Hello my fellow broke aristocrats, it's me, Dr. Whimsy, and today I decided to do a quick video about how to stay motivated when you are paying off debt. And it's also a fun day for me because I have the day off and I've been painting my room, so I don't like the dark blue. I moved into the cottage in the home where I live in LA. I moved into the guest house cottage, and it was a dark blue. You can see the dark blue in the background. I just can't. It's too dark and depressing. The good the good news is that the landlady has a bunch of paint, and so I'm spending the Saturday painting it white, and I think I'm going to pick a dusty rose for the trim. So that is what the day is like. I've actually gotten pretty far along. I think I'm about 2/3 of the way done, and so I'll probably be able to finish up the paint job today. So that's what's going on in my private life. And today I also was getting organized. You know that we always talk to people about having a journal. I call it my account and my reckoning book. I have a ton of these since I started my debt-free journey a couple of years ago. The first thing that I did when I started an account and a reckoning book is I wrote down the totality of my debt. This is the first thing that we always tell people to do when they're paying off debt, is write down every single debt that you have. And then the other thing to do is to really take a hard look at your savings, how much money you've got, and how much money you actually bring in every month. The other thing, and I don't think this gets stressed enough in people's videos that I've been watching, and I think goal setting is a really important part of the debt-free journey. And so if anybody wants to tag this video and talk to me about your goals, I would love to hear them. If you have goals, I think it's going to keep you closer to getting out of debt. An example would be the person who has a large amount of debt and has a goal of getting out of debt and then maybe buying property. There has to be some rainbow at the end of the journey. There has to be something that you plan on doing with your life. It's great to say, okay, I got out of debt. I'm happy I got out of debt. Yay, I get to celebrate not having any debt. But for most people, I don't think that that is enough of a motivation. You could try this experiment, and it's an experiment that I found out about in a book that was written by Barbara Sher several years ago. It's called Wishcraft, and it's where you write your wishes down, and then you work methodically towards actualizing those wishes. And it actually was a book that helped me a lot. I'll link it below. And one of the experiments, or one of the assignments that she gives people, is to write down your goals for the next 5 years. So we're going to take our ledgers, our account and reckoning books, and tell me the story of you. Like, where are you going to be 5 years from now in a perfect world? What would your family look like? What would your home look like? What would your finances look like? So a 5-year goal down the road. Now, if you're looking at being out of debt in the next 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, that gives you an extra couple of years to create goals beyond that. When I did the assignment where I saw myself in 5 years, I saw myself working towards becoming a naturopathic doctor. I did find making a 5-year goal was extremely helpful for me. One of the goals I've been thinking about on my debt-free journey is that I would like to buy property. I'm now really trying to find out where I want that property to be, what state I want to live in, what do I want the home to look like, etc. It's just a little goal I have for myself, that I do want to buy a small home somewhere. It's important to always dream. And it's important to have hope that things are going to get better. If you have no hope that things are going to get better, if you think that this is all there is, then that in and of itself can make it difficult to get out of bed in the morning, difficult to be on that debt-free journey. what's going to get you out of bed in the morning, what's going to get you motivated if you are working a second or a third job, if you are living on beans and rice for 6 months, a year, 2 years. You have to be able to see something positive at the end of it. If you see nothing positive, if you have no dreams, if you have no goals, what's motivating you? You're going to be more likely to cheat, and you're going to be more likely to say, I give up, it's too late for me. Since I started really focusing on goals for getting debt free, I've found the process has been a lot easier, and I've been able to really see some progress in my private practice in terms of the things that I have available for my patients, and I just see stability. I like the fact that I have a good sinking fund. Now I'm starting to build a really good emergency fund. Getting out of credit card debt was exciting. I posted that on YouTube. So now my goals are to really build that retirement, really focus on that retirement. And then I have 2 other retirement. In addition to my Roth IRA, I have 2 others. One is to buy property, and one is my dream fund, where I get to just fulfill my dreams. I got that idea from Budget Girl. All right, so this was my quick video, just talking to people about how important it is to stay motivated. If anybody wants to do a collaboration, I think that would be great. Let me know what your goals are. My goals are that I want to move out of Los Angeles. I think Los Angeles is a fine town if you're in a stable relationship and you've met somebody great and whatnot. But for me personally, it's not I'm an Oregon girl, I'm a Washington girl. I just think I would be better suited to going back to the Pacific Northwest, and that's probably what I'll be doing in the next couple of years. So those are my goals. I'm probably going to be moving back to the Pacific Northwest in the next couple of years, and I'm living very frugally and saving up and investing so that I can buy property out there. That's my dream. That's my goal. And private practice, I'll continue to be a doctor. So that's it. Those are my goals. And let me hear what your goals are. I'd love to hear them, and what you do to stay motivated when you are paying down debt and planning your future. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.